Saving green.
What's going on, all my lawn care ninjas? What is going on this Wacka-Granny Wednesday, where we're just knocking these granny yards out? And I just pulled up at this one. This is another little granny yard. We're gonna be doing these shrubs here pretty soon. I'm gonna see if I can get to them this weekend. If not, maybe then sometime next week. But it is a go on that. Anyway, how you ninjas doing? What's going on? So as you can see, I am running solo because Busy Bee has school today. But he's getting ready to meet me, so I think I'm gonna get this one and hopefully one more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and meet up with him and then finish the day with him. This is kind of a routine thing now, every Tuesday and Wednesday since he has school, which is actually fine. It's not a big deal. I don't mind, you know, getting going and get started and knock out a few yards before I meet with him, and then he ends up working with me a couple of hours before we call it a day. Anyway, as you can tell, if you can tell, can you tell? Can you tell, Banik? Don't give me that, Banik. Of course you can tell. I'm in a good mood today. You know why? Because I'm saving money. I'm saving money. Banik, we love saving money. We love saving money. Of course you do. Who doesn't like saving money? I love saving money. Don't you? What ninja doesn't like saving money? We all like saving money. Saving money. I've said it so many times. Saving money. Saving money. Are you saving money, ninjas? Are you saving money? Are you saving? I'm saving money. Switched CPAs. I got a new team and found out I'm getting a lot of money back. So that's always a big hype for me. I mean, that's exciting. That I'm able to go back 3 years and redo all that. So one thing I want to share with you, I'm gonna maybe do one of these. Let me know, should I do one of these like did you know type ordeals? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you know, ninjas? Did you know on your vehicles, on mowers, whatever, you can deduct all the gas and fuel and all that, but on the vehicles you can only do mileage or gas. Well, a lot of us probably do mileage because, I don't know, it probably turns out better. But did you know that you can deduct a percentage of the fuel for your vehicles as well? Banik, what? That's right, ninjas, you can. So there's a thing called, at the pump, my CPA told me there's a thing called pre-tax that's already included at the pump on the fuel costs. It's actually called a pre-tax road tax, even on diesel trucks, if that is what you're using. Because a lot of you ninjas may not be in the lawn care industry. You might be doing something completely else, but a lot of you may have not known about this. Now, if you knew about this, great. I didn't. See, this is how important it is to have the right people on your team, because they can go ahead and guide you. So you can, even diesel trucks, depending what kind of business you have, of course, but you can take a percentage of that and deduct it. What? I am doing big changes in the background. It's stuff that you don't really see, that people don't share. They don't really show you. There's so much going on in the background when you're running a business. It's not all about, you know, cutting these yards. I mean, yes, that is the highlight of the business. That is what you have to do. That is what keeps the momentum going. But there's so much other stuff going on in the back of the business. And of course, when I am, oh, I gotta take this call. This is about Tiny, what's coming up. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back, so I had to take that call. So that is what some of the things that are going in the works in the background. That stay tuned, just stay tuned, just stay tuned. Anyway, I'm saving a lot of money. I'm changing everything up. So what I wanted to say is, if you feel like you are getting overpriced on your house insurance, if you're getting overpriced on your car insurance or all your vehicles, whether, you know, business, truck, trailer, mowers, of course, that's part of your business insurance, house insurance, car insurance, or what about even business insurance or life insurance? Shop around. Don't just stick to what you have had. So look, I've had my business insurance now for so many years, probably, I don't know, probably 8, 9, 10 years. And, you know, everything was fine until they started creeping up on that price slowly. And then my deductible started to go up and I questioned it. I was like, look, I don't have any, you know, I'm not having any claims. What is going on? And they really didn't have an answer for me. They're just like, well, this is just part of it. You know, shut your mouth. No, it's not part of it. You know, you have choices, ninjas. You have options. You have choices. So anyway, I shopped around. I got in touch with a insurance agent here locally, and a real good insurance agent, Ninjas, will come out to your house. He'll check out your house, he'll check out your equipment, he'll actually go through all the mowers with you step by step, and all the trimmers and blowers, and write everything down. That is a really good insurance agent. Someone who just tries to do something over the phone, they're just trying to put something down so they can go ahead and write another policy up. So anyway, this insurance agent came to my house yesterday, and we went through all my equipment. We went through, you know, he checked out the house, he checked out the truck, the dump trailer, the utility trailer. He checked all of that out and put everything down, and I'm switching to this new company because they are saving me so much money, not only on my house insurance, not only on my car insurance, right, all my trucks and cars, my business insurance, and life insurance. So important. You have to have life insurance. That way your loved ones are taken care of in case, God forbid, something was to happen to you. You just never know, whether it be a freak accident, right? I mean, you could have an accident out here while we're out and about, just slicing and dicing these yards. You just don't know. I mean, you could just fall over. We are not promised this next second that I'm talking to you. Hey, look, I'm still here. This next second, we're not promised. Apparently I'm still here, but that doesn't mean I'll be here 5 minutes from now. You just don't know. So what you want to do is try to protect your loved ones. Get some life insurance. It's super cheap and affordable. And but I'll go ahead and tell you, on all my equipment and all my my business liability insurance, and then all my equipment, I'm getting like $50 a month, Ninjas. And I think it's like a $2 million policy, or maybe either 2 million or 1 million, but you know, it's up there, which is plenty, honestly. But $50 a month, I mean, that is a joke. So anyway, that's just an example, but take care of the loved ones, and you know, it's very important. Now that I'm on that topic, before we get going here, because this video is going to turn into a talking video, is I want to give a big shout out to somebody. Somebody emailed me and gave me a little background story on what's been going on in their family, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, or actually any personal detail. That is their business, and I appreciate Dayton emailing me and giving me a little bit of the background on what's been going on. But I want to give a big shout out to David Reuter. David, from my understanding, is a big supporter, a big Ninja supporter, and he watches all the videos. But David has been going through a lot here lately. He's a fighter. He gets up every day. He drives for a good period of time to his job every day and back. He's dealing with some family issues and health issues. And David, I just want you to know, my friend, that there's an old saying that I'm sure you've heard of. It says, hold your head up. But I kind of like this saying. It says, hold your head down and put your fin up, and just plow through all that. You got this, man. I know 2020 has been one heck of a year for all of us, Ninjas. It is one heck of a year. I mean, for everybody, we've just been dealing with so much. This year has it has impacted and affected all of us in one way or another. And I want you to know you're not alone. Stay strong, head down, fin up, and plow through that, and you will get this. But you're not alone. I want you to know that you are a strong individual. Ninjas are very strong. You can do this. And one way that I get through the things that bother me in my life, or things that I am maybe going through in life, is look around you and look at the good things that you do have. Sometimes, because we get hit so hard with the bad things in our life, something just hits us, we tend to blind out, you know, close all the good things around us. There's always good things that are going around us, and you want to start with maybe your own health, or maybe the loved ones that are around you are healthy. That is always a good start. So when I'm going through something, I look at my son, I look at my wife, I look at the home I have, I look at the business that I have, and I still say, you know, thank you, God, that I have the things that I have. May not have what I want, but I have the things that I need right now, that I can get through day in and day out, and go out here and continue to have the energy and the strength to support myself and my family. So David, I just want you to know that, you know, look at the good things around you, and you will get through this. So I just wanted to give you a big shout out. Thank you also for supporting me, my channel, and watching me, and it means a lot to me. So just stay strong and keep on slicing and dicing, whether you're in the lawn care industry or not.
Just to get to you. The days are long and nights run.
just finished with this one, Ninjas, right here, and we're gonna go ahead and meet with Busy Bee. He is waiting, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish the day with a couple more yards. What? You wanna come along with me? You wanna come along with me, Ninjas, so we can go see Busy Bee? All right, you got it, let's go. Well, look who showed up, Ninjas. Look who showed up. Busy Bee is back to attack again. Yep. How you doing, Busy Bee? How's school?
Went pretty good.
Yeah?
Can't complain.
Can't complain? You had a little exam, a little sneaky exam.
A little surprise.
That the professor just sneaked in there for you?
Yeah, I don't like them.
You don't like the little sneaky exams?
No, they ain't fun.
Did you pass it? You already know?
At least I passed it English.
Oh, that's good.
All that matters.
That's all that matters. That's right, Ninja. So we just got here at these 2 yards. They're side by side, and I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle or not, but my goodness, are they tall. They're both bi-weeklies, and man, oh man. So just to show you before we get started, again, camera probably does it no justice, but if I go down here like this, you can actually see we're almost level with the roof of the house. So that should give you a little bit of a better idea of how steep this yard is. You definitely couldn't mow this with a sit-down mower. Maybe a little bit up here, but nothing through the middle and down there. And then the side over here is really bad. Okay, Ninjas, as you can see, I'm at the Ninja gas station. We are done. Busy Bee's already gone home, and it's getting pretty late, so figured I'd go ahead and conclude the video here while I have a light from the gas station. Look at that, buck, I don't know, the windows are pretty dirty, $1.97, and diesel's $2.18. Diesel's actually pretty expensive here at the Ninja gas station. I've chit-chatted with the owners before, and I said, hey, what are you doing, man? You know, you can just go a couple blocks in either direction and you can get it for like $1.86 or something like that. Well, you know, we don't have, you know, this, we don't have middleman, you know, we have a middleman, you know, other people don't, whatever. When do you know that enough is enough? When do you know that that's all you can take? And how do you know? Well, enough is enough, and it's all you can take. But Nick, what are we talking about, Nick? What I'm talking about is trailers. It's very important, ninjas, if you are hunting or shopping for a new trailer, that you make sure that you get the correct one that will carry the weight of all your equipment. So many ninjas, I see it all the time. I actually posted it on Instagram, so if you follow me, you would have seen it on the story mode where I posted sgninjas official, sg_ninjas_ official. I even just recently posted a little clip about a guy getting some sod, and it was just one of those rinky-dinky Lowe's trailers, and it just bent in half, literally. Couldn't hold the weight. So you have to keep in mind, if you are getting a single axle trailer, and let's say you go with a 3,500 pound axle, you have to keep in consideration the actual trailer weight itself as well. So when you see the 3,500 pound axle, that's the max of the axle. Now you've got the trailer weight on top of the axle. So just a rough estimate, okay? Let's just say you got one single axle, 3,500 pounds, and your trailer weighs about 500 pounds. Just an example. Let's say you got like a 6x12 or something. I don't know. So you don't really have Ninja's 3,500 pounds to carry. You've got 3,000 pounds to carry. So you always want to keep that in mind, and that's why it's so important to go with a dual axle, for one, in my opinion, or go with the higher end axles, the heavy duty, like 5,000 or 5,500 pound axles. Because I know at that point, yes, the trailer will be a little bit heavier also, but you're still getting more of the leverage where you can carry a lot more stuff. You see it all the time. Ninjas are putting way too many things on their trailers, and the trailers are not really designed to pull that, to hold that much weight. And they're going through a lot of tires. They're having axle issues. And I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie to you, ninjas. I was one of them. When I had the two 3,500 pound axles, it was a dual axle, but they were two 3,500 pounds. What was that trailer? I think it was a 7x14. I overloaded it. Looking back on it, I overloaded it a lot of times. I put 3-4 mowers on there and all kinds of things, and it's just so much more than what that axle is designed. And I ended up bending the axle and I had to replace it. So know what, and always plan for the future, ninjas. So like if you are buying a trailer because you may have one mower right now, well, think about it. Are you going to be on one mower the whole time, the rest of the time you're in business? Probably not. Most likely you're going to be getting another mower or two. So always, think for the future and look at it in that perspective. Like, okay, I'm going to get more equipment, and so for that I'm going to have to get a bigger trailer with stronger axles, and maybe a dual axle instead of a single axle. You see a bunch of people always putting 2-3 mowers, and like I said, I was one of them. But you see them all the time, even on single axles. It's just too much weight. So when do you know enough is enough, and how much can you take with you? How much can you carry? Well, like I said, keep in mind the trailer weight itself. When they tell you it's 3,500 pound axle, they're not telling you minus the trailer weight. So that's something to keep in mind if you're shopping for a new trailer. Maybe you just got one, maybe you're looking around. Keep that in mind. How much equipment do you have, and how much equipment will you acquire in the next year or so, or maybe even into 2 or 3 years. Most of us ninjas, you buy a trailer, you're not going to switch trailers unless you get into an accident or something happens to it, you damage it totally, like you would probably mowers or trimmers or anything for that matter. You're going to probably hold on to that trailer for many years, as you should, because a lot of these trailers, they can last you many years. My last trailer lasted me what, 6, 7, 8 years, and this one I've already had a couple of years. So keep that in mind. We're going to also get into maintenance on the trailers in another video. We're going to talk about taking care of your trailer and taking care of your axles, and how to properly grease them, which is actually something that none of us do, including myself. And I actually just got this information from the trailer shop, how to properly grease your axles. We all think the proper way to do it is just plug it in, right? And quick. Yeah, sure, you can do it. That's what they told me. You can do it. Everybody probably does it, but that's not the right way to do it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We battled a little bit of overgrowth there, as you saw with Busy Bee, and then you saw me knock out a few yards of my own, and it was a good day. We got everything done, and tomorrow it'll be a really busy day. A busy day, because Busy Bee will be there a full day, and I've got quite a bit on the schedule. So, hey, season's wrapping up. It's coming real close, okay? We've got end of September and into October. It just depends what part of the country you are. Things are going to be winding down for all of us. This is the time. Start talking to your customers about aerations. I actually had a customer walk up to me today, up to my window, before I even got out of the truck. Knocked on my window. I opened the window, and he's like, hey, Nick, you know, go ahead. I don't know when you have it planned, but go ahead and get me scheduled for that aeration and overseeding and all that. So I probably, as of right now, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 already scheduled, and that's 5 or 6 confirmed, but I've probably got another 10 or 15 that I normally do, but I just haven't confirmed yet. So get planned on that. Get ready. Get talking to your customers, because it's really good money and you don't want to miss out on that. It's going to help the customer, and they're going to get some healthier grass, and then you can also generate a lot of income off of it. So it's a big, and you only have a gap. You only have a certain period of time right before it gets too cold, and then you're done. So really go ahead and start, even though if it might be hot right now, but this is the time where you start talking to people and saying, hey, it's coming up, it's around the corner, can I go ahead and lock you in? So just something to keep in mind. Hope you enjoyed. Really think about the trailers, okay? Very important. And we'll see you on the next one. Maybe we'll have a video tomorrow, maybe not. Who knows?
Saving green.
Take care. Peace.
Saving green, eat a tea.